a few days ago, we had some pretty good games that played out. Uh, a lot of people went off for some reason. Harrison Barnes scored like 34 points. Tatum had 39. Luca 33, 18, 13, triple double. And of course, the big two. We had Karl Anthony Towns scoring 62 points in a game. And that is just, I didn't think he could get that high, but he has the franchise record for most points scored in a game. And Will Chamberlain, first I'll give Victor his props because he's been playing really, really good lately. And it looks like he might be unanimous rookie of the year. I don't care about a Chet homegrown or anything, but as you can see, it's a rivals week going on right now, so the games are pretty good and might give me more to talk about. But Joel Embiid had 70 points. 70. He also had 18 rebounds. Only 5 assists, but who cares when you score 70 points? It was a sight to see. He had 59 going into the fourth, and I don't know. This is probably the most points I've seen live. Oh, wait. I take that back. Never mind. I watched the Donovan Mitchell one last year when he had 72. But one of the craziest performances I've ever seen. And was it Donovan? I don't remember. But 70 points is a lot of points, okay? They ended up scoring 133, so he accounted for more than half of the team's points. And Joel Embiid has been on a tear this year, so let me just see if we could pull up his stats. Look, he's averaging 36.1 points per game. That means every game you can count on him scoring 36 points. That's insane. And Luca had 33.6, which is a lot and should win the scoring title, if not for 36. Now, the last time I saw scoring points per game this high was this man, James Harden. He did it in, let's see, I believe it was the 18-19 season. Yeah, because he won MVP the year before. And what the heck? Why is that not working? Whatever. As you can see, he scored 40 plus 18 times, 30 to 39, 53 points. He only scored under 30 points, 7. Wait, is this minutes played? Never mind. My bad. I'm tweaking. 29. Yeah, still impressive. Only 21 times did he score less than 30 points. I don't know how to get the average, but if they could just show me the average, that would be awesome. Whatever, he averaged like 35 points this year. But nobody really cared because, I mean, this was the last year people cared about like a Harden regular season. Because in the playoffs, he lost and came up short again. I fear this is what's happening to Joel Embiid. Now, this is what I wanted to talk about. We'll talk about more about Cat at the end. But I believe that Joel Embiid might be on a trajectory to be this decade's James Harden. Unstoppable scorer in the playoffs. I mean, not playoffs. In the regular season. But can't get it done in the playoffs. Jesus Christ. Harden didn't even play too bad the last 2 games. He just didn't play good enough, you know? I believe it was this year. It should be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, it was this year. KD went down in Game 5, and he just did not play at all in Game 6, and everyone thought Houston was going to win because Houston's been competing with the Warriors with KD, so clearly they should win. Didn't happen. He didn't do enough. I believe these 2 years, maybe Game 5, you could say he could have played better, But he just didn't take over. And that's what Joel Embiid does in the playoffs right now. So we are going to take a look at what he did last year. And we're going to compare it a bit. So Harden, take my word for it, he averaged like 35 points per game. You can go look it up. Let's see. Is this it? Yeah. 70 points. Jesus. He's been on a tear. 33, 36, 41, 41. Also, Greg Popovich said they were going to hammer his ass. That might have motivated him just a little bit. But here we go. Career high, 36. A jump from 33 points per game. This is what won him the MVP award. He's looking like the best center. Embiid fans are back in Jokic conversations. Until all we need from Embiid is one playoff run. One deep playoff run. We don't need him to... I don't even need a championship from him at this point. I just need him to win until like the Eastern Conference Finals and push it to 6 or 7. Like the Celtics, yeah, we know. Last year we pretty much thought that the Celtics were gonna win before the series started. And then obviously expectations change, and that's why it was viewed as a choke. But Joel Embiid frustrates me because every year in the playoffs he drops off significantly. He has one playoff moment you can point to that was like, that's his playoff moment. It was the game winner against the Raptors in game 3, I think. That series ended up going to 6, I think, if I remember correctly. But that's his one playoff moment. He has not had a iconic series like many other greats before him. He has not had an iconic run like Jokic just had one last year, and other centers have had, like Tim Duncan 2003. Okay, he's not a center, but he's a big man. Let's see. Hakeem in 95. Yeah, 95. Just a championship run. That's all I need from Joel Embiid. Oddly similar to Wilt, who he broke Wilt's single game record as a Sixer. I personally thought Cat was going to score more than him, but we'll get into that at the end. So we're just going to take a look at his playoffs real quick. So first year in the playoffs, 21 points. Wait, hold up. Okay, so just a slight drop off, then another drop off, and he basically drops off every year. Last year was the most egregious. It was the biggest drop off from an MVP in NBA history. He averaged 33 points per game and dropped to 23.7. This year he is averaging 36 points per game. I expect in the playoffs at least 30 to 28 to 30 points per game. That is what he should be getting. Because the Sixers are great when he is locked in, as you can see. Sixers are one of the best teams in basketball right now. So let me see if I could just get the standings. I believe they're the 3rd seed. Yeah. 29 and 13. They're just clicking on all cylinders right now. I just want to make this video to make a note that I did say bring up playoff concerns. So if he falls short in the playoffs again, no one's gonna talk about his stats anymore. Okay? This is, he has to show up this year. Otherwise no one's gonna give him his flowers. Everyone just started giving him his flowers because he dropped 70. Before that, everyone was hesitant because they know he doesn't do this in the playoffs. I'm one of those people. I like Joel Embiid, but I need to see more, like, in the playoffs. So I'll give him his props. Maybe he'll win another MVP this year. I might vote him. I don't know. Obviously not a real vote because I'm not an old man in the media. But I don't know. I just want to see more. Enough about Joel Embiid. Let's talk about the other guy. Where did that game go? it was actually a surprisingly really good game between the Hornets and the, what was it, top 3 seed Timberwolves. Brandon Miller actually did very good, and he's making me look smart for saying he would be fine in the NBA. Miles Bridges, 28 points, inefficient, but whatever. Who cares about that guy? LaMelo didn't even play that great. Yeah, LaMelo did not play good. 18 and 13, basically hit his averages. Ant did not play good at all. I don't think he scored until like the third quarter or something. Cat obviously played out of his mind. They benched Cat the entire fourth though because he was stat padding too much. Ended up costing him. There was a big foul at the end. They just hacked Cat with like 4 different dudes. Leaky Black hit some free throws at the end, so shout out him. And I guess we could talk about it too here, but in a bit. Cat, I think I'm pretty sure most Timberwolves games I've seen, they just bench him most of the fourth quarter just for defensive purposes. Cat needs to fix his defense. I don't know, but I feel like he does okay right now. But any Timberwolf fan could tell me what actually happens if I'm wrong, but whatever. And this was just a scheduled loss for the Timberwolves. I do like that the Hornets were able to pull this out. I think Brandon Miller along with LaMelo Ball, all they need is a big man, and they have a pretty good core moving forward. They just moved Terry Rozier for some draft picks, I believe. And Terry Rozier on the Heat is scary, okay? Because I swear, you guys are going to hear a lot about Terry Rozier in the playoffs because that's just what the Heat do. That's about all I want to talk about right now. So, yeah. Leave a like and subscribe. I'll probably post more about games because we're starting to see who real contenders and who pretenders are. So, yeah, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.